Y'all are not gonna believe this. Okay, just stick with me just for a minute. Okay, this is gonna blow your mind because it blew my mind. All right, well, it's the Yell and Danielle podcast. You know what it is. Uh, Check this out. So excuse my appearance for one because I just got off work and it's like 5:43 in the morning. Okay, so the other day I was telling my producer that, oh my gosh, if you look up Scuttle Scout or my name, it actually brings up my information, which I thought was really awesome because it made me feel special. Um, but then she was like, "You idiot! Your algorithm caters to you," and I was like, First off, how dare you? Secondly, oh, okay. Well, she sounded like she knew what she was talking about, so I immediately believed her. Probably because I'm gullible. But also, it sounded right. So I was at work tonight, and then I told my girl Chelsea, Chelsea, you know who you are. Love you. I told her, I said, hey, let me borrow your phone, bro. So I went ahead and I borrowed her phone, and then I typed in Scuttle Scout. You know, Scuttle Scout. Guys, make sure you like, subscribe to my Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, uh, TikTok, um, all of them. Follow me on everything, I guess. The light is bothering me. I don't know if maybe I should turn it off. What do you think? Okay, yeah, that works fine. So, I type it in, and bro, everything for Scuttle Scout comes up, and I was so stoked. I was so excited because we were on our lunch break, and I was just like, guys. So, I was showing it to our friends and everything, and I got to looking a little closer. Now, Google is using AI. A lot of companies are using AI, whether you want them to or not. So they're using AI. So get used to it, I guess. I don't know. Okay. First, it has the story overview. Guys, listen to this. Well, hold on. Here, this is all the AI overview stuff. So they have like just like the regular information, and then they have the story overview, and then they actually have the local events information, which is crazy. So the first one is Scuttle Scout is a science fiction book series and story created by author Reverend Danielle Hudgens. And then it has in brackets Danielle Yell, set in nearby Mobile, Alabama. You can purchase the book on Amazon. And then it has the story overview. The mission: a biomechanical scout named Scout and her robotic dog companion Scuttle Rover come to Earth from the Scuttle Nexus to investigate humanity. The plot: Earth defies cosmic development rules because humans are behind in some ways but ahead in STEM. Scout meets a local Mobile librarian named Rowan, and learning to care for humans changes her path. Okay, that's not like super duper wrong, but bro, why is Google taking creative liberties on my work? That is not my synopsis. Why didn't you just take the synopsis from Amazon? Like, I have the description there. Why did you make up your own? She's not taking care of humans? What are you talking about? You sound crazy. Google, what are you doing? And then check this out. Again, I'm gonna put them up here. So if I scroll down some more, it mentioned the local events. Remember, August 7th from 4:30 to 8, and this is p.m. We're going to be at Cha Time on Grelot, and it's going to be a live book signing. We're going to have merch. We're going to have shirts, hats, everything. It's going to be awesome. We have our backdrop so you can take pictures. It's really cool. So then I get back to it. If you click lower, it says, see you at, it's from Instagram. See you at the Scuttle Scout launch party, Friday, August 7th. And it has the information. But then it has a picture from a wedding. Are we having a Scuttle wedding? I don't think so. And then there's one more where it brings up on Instagram photo by Scuttle Scout. And it has the information for the event this Friday, August 7th. Bro, who are these women with the flower crowns? I have no idea who these women are. And then I told my producer said, it's probably people who follow your page. Okay, that's fine. Why are you putting pictures of that next to... Who are these people? That's not me. What are you talking about? It is so crazy. And then the first video from TikTok comes up is the one where I'm trying to get Clay Aiken to buy my book and then I'll buy his album, which that probably is one of my favorite episodes. Oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. But guys, this is crazy. Okay. Oh. Okay, we really got to do something about AI. AI is getting out of control. AI is just like, oh, you're living your life? Well, not anymore. But I feel like if I give Google half the chance, they'll be like, Danielle quit her job in pursuit of, and I'll be like, what? No, I didn't. I do it while I do my job because I'm an American and we're all tired all the time. This is just crazy to me, okay, you guys? I hear people say all the time, Google yourself because you'll never know what comes up. This is so funny because I do, and all the stuff for my social media and the book comes up, which is cool. But oh yeah, so I was like Googling random people. I know this sounds weird, but usually I just am trying to see what's going on. I came across this thing. I don't know how I came across this, so don't even bother asking me. Or you can ask in the comments down below, and I'll try to answer best I can. So I was just randomly Googling just different celebrities that I was thinking of, because sometimes I just wonder, what are they doing? What's going on with them? And then something came up about Tom Cruise, and I was like, wait, what? And it said Tom Cruise runs 17 miles per hour. And I was like, what? What? How? Really? And then I typed it in, and I went to like dig further because, guys, these Google AI overviews are just getting wild. So apparently he never said he could run 17 miles or 18 miles, whatever it is, per hour. But the film crew he works with says that when he's sprinting, it's clocked at 16.8 miles per hour, which I think is impressive. I mean, I know I'm not an expert on running, obviously, but dude, is that like a lot? It seems like it's a lot. I don't know, dude. It's crazy. He can run 17 miles per hour or 16.8 miles per hour. Either way, dude, let me tell you something. The Mission Impossible movies, I love those movies. I mean, I really like the first one, obviously. The second one is... I don't know. I like the ones with Tom Cruise. I'm just gonna say that. I like the ones with Tom Cruise. Okay? Don't get twisted. There's one, I can't remember if it's the second one, but dude takes off his glasses and he throws them and they explode. And I was like, what? I don't know. I guess it was supposed to be like awesome or something. I think maybe that like passed me. Hold on. Mission Impossible. Was it maybe? Wait a second. Oh yeah, that was Mission Impossible too. That was kind of. It was kind of eh. Oh yeah, John Woo directed it. He does a lot of movies. He did the movie Face Off. Anyway, okay, look, I love it when Cavill's in there and they're gonna fight in the bathroom and like he cocks his arms like that. Oh my god, that was so cool. I love it. I love it. Even though his mustache is very odd. I remember around that time when I think that was around the time when that Justice League. Wait, was it Justice League? Yeah, I think it was the Justice League movie came out, and then they had to do reshoots. And because he was growing his mustache for that movie, they ended up having to CGI part of his face instead of having him like shave or just have him with the mustache. That would have been so funny. Just left it in with the mustache. Just like every look. Okay, production companies take note. I well, again, I'm not an expert, but just for the sake of this, look, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Listen, if it's in the news that you have to do reshoots and everybody knows it, and he's got a mustache or someone has a beard or they have like different hair, leave it in. I'm telling you, people will appreciate it so much more. It would have been so hilarious if he just had like a full on mustache. Like, bro had a little tiny kitten on his upper lip and then like had random parts in the movie. You're like, that was the reshoot. Yep. Because he and people are like, well, how can you tell? Bro, he's got a toupee on his face. It's like it looks like he's got a little it looks like he's got a giant caterpillar just that would be so funny. I remember when I went to go see that remake of Fantastic Four, not the one that just came out, the one that came out years ago, and every now and again I could not figure out. I was like, wait, what is wrong with this girl's hair? Am I crazy? And I felt like I was getting gaslit the whole time. And it turns out when I left, I looked it up, and everybody had been talking about that online, and they were like, oh yeah, they had to do so many reshoots and the movie was so terrible that her hair was a different color. So they just gave her a wig. And this thing was crazy. Like her part was like down here and then her middle part was over here. Like, what's going on, dude? I don't know. I don't know. But I wish production companies would just like leave it in because it would be so funny. Like, especially when like they're like really close up on Superman's face and he's like, you won't let me live. You won't let me die. And if he just had like a whole mustache, that would have been so funny. Because like a second before, he was clean shaven, and then the next one is like, boom. That would be so funny. Oh my god, I would love that. Also, speaking of like the movie theater, right around that time, this is completely random and unrelated, but guys, here's the thing. I stand by all the decisions I make, okay? And I will not have anybody tell me that I should be embarrassed or anything, even though I admittedly was a little embarrassed about this. So, okay, this was a while ago. I went to go see a comedy movie. This was back when Regal Cinemas was open in our area. So I went to go see a movie because I was killing time waiting on a client. And I had like 3 hours to wait. And I didn't want to just go sit at a restaurant or something. So I went to go see a movie. It was just like a basic comedy. It was some kind of like popcorn flick. I don't know. But Oh my God. I know I'm going to regret telling this story. I went to the movies and I went to go see it and it was like, $10, whatever. I go in, it's a comedy. The theater's empty. Nobody's really there. And I used to have this really, 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 really bad habit of spooking myself out. And what I mean was, if I am like at lunch or something, or if I'm at home by myself and I come across something spooky, I'll just go ahead and watch it. And it's like, ooh. And I really shouldn't do that because you know what? I'm gonna be scared later. And I get scared to the point where I'm just like, yeah, it's not good. So I go to the theater. I'm sitting in my seat, and the previews are on. Now, mind you, this movie is a light and fluffy, just like the channel. We keep it light and fluffy. I'm in the theater, and there's some kind of weird trash bag right under the screen, and it's just like and moving, and I'm over here like. Because it's freaking me out, dude. It's freaking me out. And I try to ignore it. And I let the previews go on, and I let the movie get in about 5 minutes, and it's still over there going like, and I'm just like, you know what? I turn behind myself. I'm the only one in the theater, and I'm like, you know what? I can't do this. I gotta get out because I was watching a creepy video. As a matter of fact, now that I just reminded myself of it, I might have a nightmare or a daymare because it's during the day. Okay, so I leave and I'm like, hey, this is gonna sound crazy, but also the noise was like really loud, and so that was like interrupting the movie too. So don't just think it was just that one thing. But I went and I told him, I said, hey, there's like this thing making a noise in the theater, and it's like right beneath the screen, so it's like really like uh it's like really attention grabbing. Also, it's kind of freaking me out. So, you know what? I told them. I told them it was kind of freaking me out. I said, can I like get a refund? Because, like, by the way, I should also mention Amy Schumer was in this movie. So don't come at me. Because what was I doing in that theater to begin with? Okay, so they come in the theater and they're like, oh, it's just some yada, yada, yada. And I said, oh, okay, well, I'm not staying here. And they're like, okay, bet. They give me a refund. Guys, tell me why I'm with my gaming group, okay? I'm with my whole gaming group. We go to see one of the Avengers movies or uh it was whatever movie. It was a Marvel movie, okay? Our whole guild gets together. There's a bunch of us. We usually have to take two cars. We get in the line. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. It was, I think, one of our buddies' birthdays or something. Anyway, the point is that I was buying more than one ticket. And then, bro, why did I get up to the front counter? And the guy there was a guy that was there from that day. And that was like 3 weeks ago. And he says, hey, aren't you that girl who was like scared in that movie theater? Bro, when I tell you, everybody in our group was like, Danielle, and started laughing at me. I looked at him, I was like, why'd you do that, bro? Why'd you do that? I'm never going to stop hearing about this the rest of my life. And he couldn't stop laughing. He was just a little young dude. And it was just so funny because his braids were hanging down. And he just started shaking his head. And he was like, I just keep laughing about it. I was like, oh, you know what? Me too. But yeah, that and that's how I got embarrassed. Actually, you know what? I'm not embarrassed. Never have been, never will be. Yeah, that's a lie. Guys, the point is if something scares you, just admit it, okay? It's fine. But don't let your friends see it. All right, look, I love you guys. I gotta go to bed. I'm super tired. So, bye.